Hello friends, I'm Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How is your day today? I hope your day is good. I hope everything is great with you. Please let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you. Today's Wednesday. Quick episode today. I got some errands I need to run before I make it to game night, and I really need to get to game night. I hope to test the new game again today. Hopefully I can find at least one other person who's interested. I've designed something like 18 new cards since last week, and I have some new balance things, and I rebalanced old stuff, new mechanics to test, so I would like to find maybe one or two people to help me tonight, so hopefully that can happen. I don't want to miss. So I have to go do some things, so I thought I'd throw this up real quick. That being said, we're going to talk about something that I didn't think I would ever find myself talking about on this show, and that is YouTube drama. I'm not interested in YouTube drama. I don't give a damn about YouTube drama. But if you're interested in that kind of content, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of channels that are dedicated to either talking about or stirring up YouTube drama. But this is a big story for YouTube because, okay, so if you're not aware, there's this YouTuber named PewDiePie, and he is the most subscribed YouTuber with like 54 million subscribers or something like that now, and lately he's been getting in trouble, and very recently he got in what some people are calling big trouble. So, how could I not talk about this and rake in that sweet, sweet clickbait? Yeah, maybe this video will get 200 views instead of the normal 70. Woo! We'll be just rolling in it. Anyway, the point is, if you don't know the story, PewDiePie used to do a lot of gaming, and now he does a mix of gaming and these really weird, controversial type things. And one of his recent videos, he discovered Fiverr, and he discovered this lifestyle version of Fiverr where people could just offer really just about anything for $5. What do you want for $5? And so he found some people to do some really offensive things, just to see if they would do it. It was kind of a joke, like, let's see if they'll do this, let's see if they'll do this, and then they do it. And so he got these two guys who are like obviously in Africa somewhere, don't speak English very well. He paid them $5 to make a sign to dance while laughing and opening the sign that says "Death to all Jews." And if you watch the video, I'm not linking it, he was actually kind of horrified that they did it in the video. Like, oh, whoa, should I even show this? Can I show this? But he did it. Well, because of that, some news media outlets have gone on an expedition through PewDiePie's channel to find anti-Semitic references. There is some skits where he is making reference to being a Nazi to make fun of other people or to make fun of... The funny part is, he does this skit where he's dressed up in this... It's not Nazi regalia, but it's not American, right? And he's watching a Hitler speech. And he's doing this as a example of how media takes things out of context. And sure enough, they did. So they go dig through his channel, they find all of these anti-Semitic things, and they say PewDiePie is an anti-Semite. And because of this, Disney, who owned his channel network, dropped him. They said, we're done. We cut ties with PewDiePie. He hasn't uploaded in 2 days now, so he was in a former Disney office. Maybe he's been evicted. We're not sure. I don't know. Maybe by the time this goes up, there'll be some answers. But I have a feeling that he's sorting this whole mess out. Because Disney dropped him, and then YouTube stepped in and said, we're going to take him off of our YouTube Preferred program. YouTube Preferred is the top-tier advertising for family-friendly content. How he ever got in the family-friendly content section, I'm not sure, because his content is absolutely not family-friendly. But it's this big deal, and I don't really care to talk about him or his particular situation or the fight between Disney and YouTube and why this matters. You know, they cancel this show. Who gives a I don't give a shit about him or that part of the story. What I care about is the people who are outraged at YouTube for taking strikes against him. The people who are outraged blindly, assuming that these news articles are real and he really is a racist Nazi, anti-Semite, and the kind of damage control that's involved in that. The discussion that I'd like to have with you in the comments down below is not about PewDiePie. It's about comedy. And lately I've seen a lot of people talking about the difference between it's either all okay or none of it's okay. You can either make fun of anything or you can't make fun of anything because somebody's going to be offended. And I am in the it's all okay camp. That doesn't mean that I am going to sit here and spout racial epithets at you or make slanderous remarks or be a bigot, because that's not who I am personally. But I'm of the opinion that in the context of making a point or being comedic, you either let them get away with it or you don't let them get away with anything. And I would love to know your opinion. That's what the comments down below are going to be about today. Tomorrow, we'll be back to some gaming talk, probably about the new game. I'm not sure, but I will leave a comment thread, a gaming comment thread. If you have any questions about board gaming, about specific board games, or if you want to tell a story about a board game, please leave that in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from parl.ns.ca. Is a lobster an insect? Lobsters, like insects, belong to the invertebrate phylum Arthropoda. Because lobsters and insects, spiders, and snails belong in this group as well, these animals are closely related because of two main characteristics that they share. They all have exoskeletons, and they all have joint appendages. So, yes?